So were you able to get out of a relationship with a narcissist but are struggling dealing with the after effects? Do you feel like you've lost who you are? Do you question everything, like what went down inside the relationship, how you feel, if you should feel what you're feeling? Or do you even question your own sanity? If you answered yes to any of these, you might be dealing with narcissistic abuse syndrome. In this video, we are going to look at some of the symptoms of this condition and how to start healing. Cue music.
Potty, she talking naughty. Here to help your trouble, she don't judge nobody. Even if you're not at your top and it's a lie, she try to make you see a different train of thought.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am the Pottymouth Guru. I'm a therapist, and my mission is to help you learn how to one video at a time. To preface this video, I would like to share that not only am I a therapist, but I'm also a survivor of narcissistic abuse via a parent and 2 long-term romantic relationships. So I'm not just coming at this from a therapeutic perspective, but with loads of experience, personal experience, and I have done a lot of therapy. So narcissistic abuse is one of the most insidious forms of emotional abuse. It rocks our reality, self-esteem, and it leaves us very confused. And it can become an actual condition. It can even mimic PTSD symptoms. Here's how you can identify if you are struggling with narcissistic abuse syndrome. You have intrusive or unwanted thoughts all the time, like hamster wheel. You're easily triggered emotionally or physically, and they're responses to similar situations that you went through with the narcissist that were traumatic in nature and really fuck you up, bring you back there. Flashbacks, recurring moments that feel like you're actually reliving the traumatic experience. You avoid at all costs people, places, situations that have anything to do with the narcissist. You have hypervigilance and you're in a state of alert all the time. You feel tremendous amounts of shame, personally, professionally, creatively. You feel insane and you question yourself all the time. You've stopped trusting the people closest to you. You believe that the narcissist is the only person who deems you worthy at all. You lack self-control and you do whatever the narcissist tells you. And you even take that until after you're no longer in the same space or same relationship with them and continue to behave in ways that they deem appropriate. You struggle with anxiety or depression or panic. You might also be experiencing some physical symptoms, like all sorts of stomach and gastrointestinal issues like nausea and stomach aches, sleep issues, appetite changes, muscle aches and pains, fatigue, and other random ailments that you may have not experienced before this relationship with the narcissist. You also might be struggling with addiction issues. Okay, so you recognize yourself in this. So now what? Here are 5 ways that you can start healing. Number 1, go no contact with the narcissist. Absolutely the most important in terms of the beginning, in terms of the process of healing. 100% the most important as far as I'm concerned. Not everybody will agree with me, but I truly believe this. I also understand that people are different and situations are different. Like you might have to be in some kind of contact with the narcissist. For example, if you're co-parenting or if you're in a legal or court battle with them that's ongoing, maybe you are living with a narcissistic parent that's aging and they're under your care. So full no contact might not be available to you, and I totally understand that. In those situations, create as much distance as possible and only communicate them when you absolutely have to, and keep it about business only. This is where we need to build the strongest boundaries of our lives. And for the rest of y'all, no fucking contact, okay? None, 0. Stay tuned for next week's video for tips on how to stay no contact with the narcissist. Number 2, seek out support immediately, especially if you're recently out of a relationship with a narcissist. Reach out to the closest people to you, friends, family, because you're gonna need some mad validation right now. And love. Try not to let the shame isolate you. They love you and they want to be there for you. They've likely been waiting fucking ages for this relationship to end. So they're gonna be there for you with bells on. Consider finding a support group, whether it's online or in person. There are even social media groups that are there to help with recovery from narcissistic abuse. Number 3, seriously consider therapy. If ever there was a time to seek out therapy, it's fucking now. Find someone who is trauma-informed and someone who has experience working with clients that have gone through emotional abuse or DV. They will listen to you, judgment-free, validate you, help you to learn coping skill sets to deal with your deeply dysregulated nervous system and take back control of your mental health. They're also going to help you get a grip on reality and walk you out of the confusion you're likely sitting in. Number 4, create consistency via a routine and schedule. What do our brains love? Because it makes them feel safe? Predictability! Woo! The sameness. Knowing what's coming as much as possible. So having a routine helps our emotional well-being so much. It helps us keep focus and brings us down and out of that out of control feeling. So make a weekly, daily schedule. Set a bedtime, and when you wake up, make a morning and night routine that has some self-care built into it. Make plans with friends and family and regularly schedule self-care. And you don't have to follow it to a fucking T, okay? But having a structure in place is definitely going to be your friend. Number 5, prioritize self-care. You knew I was going to go there. You knew I was going to go there. I bet that self-care has been pretty much fucking completely non-existent in your world. I mean, how could it ever even be on the radar? Because you've been catering to the narc and all their needs. Your needs? What needs? Fuck your needs. So it's time. It is time for shit to be about you. I'm talking about getting 7 to 9 hours of sleep every night, eating nourishing food a bunch of times a day, take amazing and long hot showers and baths, spend time outside and really be present to how fucking nice it is. It's summer. Get out there. Move your body. Not ready to commit to fully working out? Okay, go for walks or hikes, which covers being outside. Put on your favorite music and dance your face off. Grab something and treat it like a microphone. Do some yoga or stretching. Start to get back to or learn how to meditate. And no, I'm never gonna stop fucking talking about it, okay? This will be one of the best things you have ever done for yourself fucking ever. And all this shit isn't just for shits and giggles to treat ourselves. Okay, first of all, meeting our own needs isn't treating ourselves. Second of all, there's nothing wrong with treating ourselves, just like I did last night with 3 pieces of chocolate cheesecake. Because I'm pregnant. All that shit is necessary for fucking survival. The most important reason to do this shit is to treat a dysregulated nervous system. When we experience abuse or trauma, we are in fight or flight all the time. And all sorts of fear chemicals, hormones, are being released all the time. Ones like cortisol, adrenaline, etc. And the long-term effects of these hormones constantly coursing through our bodies is bad. It fucks with our brain, it fucks with our executive functioning and our memory. It can lead to cognitive decline and unhealthy weight gain. It can cause things like chronic fatigue syndrome and fibromyalgia, IBS. This is just to name a few. And listen, calm your face. This is not to scare you. This is to explain that self-care is necessary and why it's necessary. We want to be preventative. We need that shit to regulate our nervous systems and reteach our body's signaling. Fight or flight is an automatic response, but it doesn't mean it's always accurate. So regulate. So there's definitely so much more that you can do to help your journey of healing from this narcissistic abuse and the trauma that you've experienced with this person. These are just a few to help get you started. Thank you so much for joining me on this healing and growth journey today. And most of all, thank you so much for showing up for yourself and giving enough fucks to even want to look at unfucking yourself. High five. If you found this helpful, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and share this if you think that somebody that you know might gain value from it. That's it for today. Okay, peace out. Bye.